All right, hey Virgo, I am doing a singles read and the intention is set for new love. All right, so you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy and how you feel. I'm sorry, your ideal person. Sorry, your energy and your ideal person. But I want to start with some oracle messages. So we have start reclaiming who you truly are. That's the oracle message. And your romance angel is pay attention to the red flags. I feel like this could be right here coming through as maybe you guys are trying to identify and find the red flags in people before you even make the connection. All right. So, you know, you don't want to not pay attention to the red flags, but some of you guys could just be finding or have found in the past that that's the first thing you try to look for. Okay. I feel like that message could kind of come through in a spark, a variety of different ways. Because I set positive intentions when I meditate with the energy. And it could be that sometimes you guys look a little bit too hard before something ever even gets brought to the table. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And if you don't resonate with that, that's fine. All right. So you're focusing on yourself. So who I'm talking to is you're here. You definitely, all right, you don't want confliction, you don't want confusion, and you don't want somebody stringing you along. All right, you're coming through with, I feel, holding space, saving space. You know, the time of the past, it's going to stay in the past. We're not bringing that to my new table. All right, where people have strung you along, it's probably, anyways, you guys are, you're just in this energy of self-love, self-care, taking care of self. You know, you're giving your best to yourself, because if nobody else is going to do it, why shouldn't you do it? And I feel like that's your current energy. You're not messing around anymore. You're protecting your peace, protecting your space, protecting your heart. All right, so let's just see who your ideal partner is. Your ideal partner, you definitely don't want anybody rushing into anything with you. All right. The Knight of Pentacles is basically saying that you don't want to move too fast, especially with the experiences of the past, especially if you've found a lot of red flags when it comes to partnerships of the past. So the Knight of Pentacles comes through as somebody who's just ready to move slowly, and venture towards the future in a positive light, right? You want somebody that you can be vulnerable with, somebody that will be vulnerable with you, all right? And somebody who's here basically for the long haul. Like, I want to build an empire with you, I want to grow with you, and I want to retire with you. I feel like you're just like, your mind space is, energetically, you want a more simplistic ideal partner. So let's see who's coming towards you. Who is coming towards you? Somebody who's very independent, very, very independent. All right, you have Capricorn, Virgo, and with the Knight of Swords, this is going to be Aquarius and Capricorn again. So a lot of earth energy showing up. But this person is very, very independent. This is the single person's card. All right. And with the Devil card coming through, I do feel like there could be some fears that weigh on this person's heart space. All right. Especially, you know, kind of depending on how you look at this situation as you come into it. The Devil card, I don't feel is bad. It's more about liberating oneself from the fears, from the worries, all right, and from the ego body. And I feel with the Knight of Swords, this is going to be somebody who, if I see something, I'm going to go after it. This is somebody who's very ambitious, action oriented, and driven to succeed. And when you meet this person, I do feel like they're going to be probably more center focused around money, finances, stability. They might even come off as they act like they don't care about relationship status, or more focused, you know, on goals and having a vision. I'm almost feeling like you're dealing with somebody who's just really, it's not that they're dependent on money, but it could be that they've been single so long that that's where their focus is sitting at. And I almost feel like this red flag situation right here could come through with this Devil card. What you need to do is just keep in mind that first appearances aren't everything. So let's just see what this person brings to the table. What are they bringing to the table? Forward movement. All right, they're definitely bringing forward movement. Okay, this Four of Cups right here is all about opportunities that they're going to be presenting you with. And I feel like that's in a lot of ways. You got success, protection, forward movement. So they will come through when you guys get off, when you take off, all right? When you take off, things are going to move forward. So I feel like it's just kind of initially getting past that first couple of meetings, because I almost feel like you guys potentially, this person could be showing themselves in such a light that you see that you might feel there's red flags where there are none. But I feel like once you guys move past that, you will see growth. So let's just see what their values and beliefs are. Their values and beliefs. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who definitely doesn't want to be bombarded because of the heightened independence that's coming through here. But what I'm going to say is this is somebody who likes to talk through things. All right, we're not going to leave each other out in the cold. We're not going to leave each other in the dust. It's better to have direct, honest, open communication because this right here is probably what you've both experienced in the past. All right. And this Five of Pentacles action could have happened with this person a couple of times. And I feel like it's like, let's bypass that. Anything that's going to leave us negative feeling or thinking, we're just going to move past that and go right to direct, honest, open communication. But the Hermit card also shows up. And what I feel as far as their values and beliefs is, hey, when I need me time, when you need you time, we need to grant that towards one another. All right. And just because I pull back or I need some space or time, it doesn't mean that I'm trying to abandon you, neglect you, or reject you. But I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who's going to be a very, very independent type of energy that likes their space. All right, so let's just see how they'll treat you. What you're gonna get from this person. You got success. You got potentially building a friendship. All right, from scratch, and then it becoming more of a success. You have the Ten of Pentacles, a wish fulfillment, a team player right here. It's all pentacles. Look at that, the King of Wands. All right, this right here is having that attractive factor. It's kind of putting you in the spotlight of this person's perception. All right. The King of Wands is somebody who's a natural born leader. It's a visionary, somebody who embodies and walks in high honor. This is somebody with heightened sense of self-respect. They're going to see that on you, and they're going to treat you with the same aspects of you giving that to yourself, as far as self-respect and having that heightened sense of self, knowing your worth and value. When you put that energy out there, this person's going to see that, and they're going to treat you as such. So let's just see what the long-term potential is. The long-term potential. All right, so we have the Tower card. Okay, so long-term potential, you guys, is between now and 6 months. All right, or when you meet this person in 6 months. So the Tower card comes through because I do feel there's going to be an initial butting of heads, but I do feel everything is going to balance itself out with that Six of Pentacles. That's balancing the scales, and then you have the New Beginning card coming through. So when this person shows up, you guys might have some sort of in and out energy, but there will be balance. All right, there will be success moving forward, and just know that not every situation is going to be born of perfection. All right, so let's just see how this is unfolding for you, how this will unfold. So potentially you guys could be meeting this person at work, or some sort of work related dynamic. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be a store that's kind of located at a center point between you and this person's work. It could be a vendor, a customer. You got to think of the work dynamic right here. All right. You have the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Swords coming through, which is all about healing. It's kind of being in a meditative state of mind. And then right here, I just feel like your emotional body will be open to receiving. With an open heart. This is somebody who's emotionally available, emotionally sound. This is somebody who is full of love, full of self-care. It's emotional stability. It's compassion. So I feel like you just kind of have to keep in mind uh, where your feelings and emotions are. So I feel like this is more about the emotional aspect. And if you have felt that you've kind of held on to the red flag dynamic, or you've been looking too hard for red flags. It's almost like when you kind of let that go, you'll start seeing a bigger picture when it comes to the person that's supposed to come through. And then this right here is like the biggest for me. So around work, at a work function, through a coworker. So keep in mind, if you have anything that's kind of work related that puts you on the path to meeting somebody new, you're going to want to take any of those invitations. All right. So I'm going to pull some initials. We'll see who we're talking to. And we have H, Y, M, D, Z, and another M. All right, you guys need to keep in mind too that this is, it could be potentially a confirmation read for some of you guys that have already met someone. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. Take care.